Hello, my name is Klára Zubková and I am a full-time PhD student at the University of Cyril and Methodius in Trnava. Today I would like to talk about how can be AI used as a tool to detect disinformation and develop critical thinking. Let me start with the aim and methodology of our work. We compared the 5 most popular AI chat tools for January 2025 and rated their ability to tell the difference between the serious and disinformation articles. The aim was to evaluate how AI recognizes truthful versus manipulative articles, and we used 10 articles in Slovak, half of which were from alternative websites and the other half was from serious websites. We evaluated the AI according to an 8-category framework. And we asked only one simple question: is this article true? In order to comprehensively compare AI tools, we use the framework defined in the literature by Boko from 2024. And he defined a categorical framework for disinformation detection. These categories are harm level category. It rates the extent to which content can threaten society, for example, in the area of public health or safety. The second category is source checking category, and it focuses on whether the original source of information is credible or transparent. We had another category, it was linguistic, and it's about typical feature of disinformational language are monitored, such as strong emotions or the use of slang expressions. Next category is syntactic, and there is sentence structure and grammatical complexity are analyzed, as manipulative text tend to be more simpler. And then there is a psycholinguistic feature. The emotional impact to the text on the reader is examined, particularly the use of fear, for example, anger or empathy. Then we analyze category text, and it identified whether the author uses a subjective, informal, or manipulative style similar to conspiracy website. So it's the sixth category. It's about style and text style. And then there is a visual category. For example, the manipulation of images, videos, or deepfake techniques that can increase the credibility of a lie is also assessed. And then the last category, it's social context category. The way the article is spread is analyzed, through which networks, who shares it, and in which communities it takes hold. Now I will focus on the most visited tool, and it was ChatGPT. ChatGPT excelled at text analysis. It detect, for example, emotional charged language. It also focused on facts from serious media, but did not include visual or network analysis. It was the only one to immediately cite the sources it drew on and offer more sources, for example, from 10 to 20 sources that are somehow related to the topic. Next is DeepSeek, and it was very consistent in verifying with serious sources such as AFP or Reuters. It performed well in detecting harmful narratives and echo chambers. Gemini linked content to geopolitical and hybrid context, such as sabotage or military context. It was exceptional at recognizing ideological frameworks. Claude was cautious and a little bit conservative. It needed the entire text of the article, and verification was from official sources, but the visual analysis was minimal. Copilot is more like an assistant. It collected sources but was weaker in advanced linguistic analysis. It did not perform visual verification. All tools distinguished between serious and alternative articles. DeepSeek and Gemini performed best because they also highlighted deeper pitfalls that can affect society. However, in some cases, it seemed biased towards individual political parties, or it was like more political affected. The biggest weakness was visual verification, which was almost non existent, even though visual materials were provided in the article. AI is a useful tool, but it needs to be combined with human supervision and education. It should not replace experts, but rather support critical thinking and media literacy. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any question, you can email me. Thank you, bye.